You wake up in the morning, you're already excited, and you've got the anticipation of the rest of the day until you get out of school. The time comes, you get to go home, you change into your costume, and you get to put your makeup on, and you finally get to go out and collect your bounty. It's Halloween, time of year that I anticipate most, and not until my high school year did I learn that there was another holiday celebrated on the day of October 31st. To pagans, it is known as Samhain. It is spelled Samhain, as you can see. It comes from the Gaelic Sam Flynn, meaning summer's end, one of the cross-quarter Sabbats, also known as Halloween. And Wiccans are not, the holiday represents Wiccans not being afraid of death, says the family book of Wicca. My mom has been pagan. She's been practicing it for most of her life. She only stopped after she had me and my brother. And when she told me about it, I became very interested in it. Today, I will tell you about the history of Samhain, the reasons why we celebrate it, and the traditions of Samhain. Now let us go back a few thousand years to the Celtic times. The Celtic people celebrated Samhain mostly through fire rituals, and it symbolized the end of summer and the cleansing of the old to bring in the new. According to the Way of the Witch, in Celtic tradition, fields were cleaned and crops were burned. Let's see. Okay. Selena Fox on CircleSanctuary.org writes, with the growth and spread of Christianity as the dominant religion, Samhain took on Christian names and guises, All Saints' Days or Hallows' Eves. Even with the change in name and traditions, pagans never forgot why they celebrated their sacred day. Samhain was believed to be their New Year and their Day of the Dead. As some people may know, Halloween is considered the day when the veil between the living and the dead is the thinnest. So most pagans use Samhain to communicate with their ancestors and loved ones that have passed on. According to the witch book, many witches believe that the dead came back to celebrate the Sabbath with them. And the witchgoddess.co.uk says, it's a night to remember our loved ones who have passed on and our ancestors. They use fire rituals and certain dances to further reach into the other veil to talk to their ancestors. The Family Wicca book says it's just a giant family reunion. It's considered one of the holiest nights to Wiccans and is the halfway point between the autumn equinox and winter solstice. There are many different ways to celebrate Samhain. One of the easiest ways is meditation. Spend the day self-reflection and thinking of ways to improve yourself through the next new year. One of the most popular ways to do it when in groups is through large feasts to honor the dead, much like Cinco de Mayo. Other ways, according to the whitegoddess.co.uk, is to decorate one's homes in the colors of Samhain. Some people go visit cemeteries and others do bonfires and many other kinds of rituals. Some Halloween traditions stem from Samhain. Everyone knows apple bombing, right? Well, in pagan tradition, what people would do is they would bob for apples, and when they got their apple, they would peel it in one long peel, throw it over their shoulder, and then look at the letter that it most represented on the ground. What that letter represented was the person they were supposed to marry and spend the rest of their lives with. So, now that I've told you all this, let us review a little bit. Samhain is an ancient Gaelic holiday that became Halloween through the years and the spread of Christianity. We learned witches celebrate October 31st as a Day of the Dead. It often used night to communicate with loved ones and ancestors. Then we learned of many ways one can celebrate Samhain. I hope you leave today knowing how others get excited and celebrate